So you're signing your real estate documents, and one of the paragraphs that you have to initial is whether or not you want to arbitrate your disputes. Now we're talking about the California Association of Realtors form, the one that's used almost in every single real estate transaction. That box, it's pretty big, is an agreement of whether or not you want to remove any action in the future from the court's jurisdiction and handle it by arbitration. While that has a number of considerations that you have to think about, including cost, since arbitration can be very expensive. One of the things I want you to consider in that same form is the mediation clause that is standard language. What's mediation? Well, it's not arbitration, so that's the first thing. Mediation is required in that form that you mediate or find a third party to help you settle your dispute prior to proceeding with either court if you didn't check the arbitration clause, or arbitration if you did. The mediation requirement is a process where both parties will select a mediator, and the contract also provides the mediator will be paid in halves by both parties, in which case the mediation will be conducted. Now, mediation is not arbitration. Arbitration is where you go in front of more of a court process and your disputes are determined by that third party. Mediation, the third party will make no determination. In other words, mediation is a confidential opportunity for you to air whatever grievances you may have and them to air whatever grievances they may have, and to see if an agreement is possible. I like to say that if you had a successful mediation, both parties leave angry, but you have a settlement. If you don't mediate, there's a penalty. It precludes you from collecting attorney's fees in any subsequent action. So while I may not have painted a rosy picture of mediation for you, it is required if eventually you're going to want to collect your attorney's fees out of any award you might get. So, mediation, it's not arbitration, but it is required if you're doing business under a C.A.R. form.